Everyone's talking about it. 2 days ago, journalist Samantha Brick wrote an article for the Daily Mail asking, why do women hate me for being beautiful?
Gender is innate. It is not learned behavior.
I guess I'd have to be okay wearing a bit more makeup.
Quickly have a look at Samantha Brick and find out whether she looks attractive or not. I don't know.
They figured out that babes, chicks, what do you call them, Steve, skirts?
Herkier.
Do I think I'm attractive?
Yeah.
Yes.
What you're just doing is reinforcing the point I've always made, that dating is legal prostitution.
Whoa. Jerry Lewis said,
you are visually always communicating something.
Make sure to buff that in.
Like this Samantha Brick, the writer, I've always been a fighter, and we both got a right to speak the truth. A lot of people find me very, very attractive.
Let them be girls. Don't start messing with their heads.
Even Taylor Swift is prettier than her. I mean, and Taylor Swift isn't pretty either.
Tells us how today's empowered women have turned men into lost little boys.
Young women who believe they are fighting real demons by performing exorcisms.
Wear colors that convey the right business message.
But I can also look kind of serious and mean. I've been told I don't smile enough. So.
This look, the woman she's kind of sort of leoparded up and looking like a prostitute, is actually quite nice.
fellows, listen up. A new study says it's actually healthy to stare at a woman's breasts.
But the fact is that women can indeed avoid sexual assault, cut down on their chances of sexual assault, by not dressing like a sandwich.
It's not about fashion, it's 100% about communication.
Women do not like attractive women.
Yes, I believe Rick Santorum is our man.
With a bit of makeup, anyone can achieve a really... you make the best of what you've got.
I happen to like pink.
First off, for a feminist to sit there and say that a man is dirty is just completely fucking ridiculous. And if you're gonna sit there and say that a man is dirty, well bitch, so are you.
Look at this, yes, yours is so sexy.
But I'm tall, it's not my fault.
The point I was trying to make was that people are prejudiced against women who look good. Well, if she looks good, I must be, what would I be? A film star.
A man and a woman could have the exact same job, and I guarantee you, the man will be doing more work than the woman.
I dress down to make myself look as ugly as I can to pick up my kids from school.
We want Toronto Police Services to take serious steps to regain our trust. We want to feel that we will be respected and protected should we ever need them. But more importantly, be certain that those charged with our safety have a true understanding of what it is to be a survivor of sexual assault, slut, or otherwise. I thought you didn't need anyone, ladies. Is this drug cartel violence?
This is drug cartel violence.
Don't sit around and fucking complain to the rest of us how no one wants to buy you fucking shoes and clothes and give you a free ride for life because you have tits and a vagina unless you want to be treated like a pair of tits and a vagina.
Yes, I'm a beautiful person. It takes a bit of makeup.
She's not that beautiful, is she?
Quite clearly, as I'm sure you'll agree, in the top, I'm probably not in the top 1% of people in the country for looks, but I would say I'm in the top 2% quite easily.
She is a wonderful actress, and she's got a great body.
Women are naturally competitive in looks.
Remove the lipstick bullet. Yes, it's called a bullet.
It's a blacked out blur, but I'm pretty sure it rules. Damn.
Some may think that our heads are too inflated. It's natural when you're perfectly created.
How did the police officer blame women for being raped? It sounds to me like was giving advice on crime prevention. You know, like locking your apartment door when you leave home.
It's really difficult when you're perceived as being attractive.
After seeing an actual exorcism in person led by us, you will walk away with no doubt.
A lot of people said average at best.
You know, when I walk into an office, heads turn, and I think often they want somebody who just blends into the background a bit more.
I just want to talk about this Samantha Brick bitch. Honestly, she was on Good Morning America this morning, and she's like, oh my god, I am so pretty. And me and my mom both said, and my dad were both like, she's not pretty.
Why not choose the clothes that speak in a positive manner, that reinforces who you are, how you want people to look at you, and where you want to take your life?
It's half an outfit. Digitally, we only do half outfits, yeah.
But it's a beautiful half.
Thank
and
you,
it's nice
darling.
to leave the other half naked, I think.
There's a specific role for women, a specific role for men. When you deny that, you end up with a bunch of shrews.
I could be pretty.
Didn't men give you the kitchen?
I'm tall, slim, blonde, and so I'm often told a good-looking woman.
We've got a man who understands that God gave the Bill of Rights.
I'm not vain, so I'd be totally okay with the fact that as a woman, I'm guaranteed to not get a show with my own name in the title.
When you're given something like this, you don't hide it away.
What is our personal brand? What is our symbol or our trademark that we're recognized for?
Well, I'm white.
Best free thing you've ever been given because you're beautiful.
You can either choose to wear no makeup or excessive makeup.
Feminism turns women into screeching, whining, spoiled shrews who scream sexual harassment at the drop of a pin.
500 men participated in the German study. Half of them were told to refrain from looking at a woman's breast for 5 years. The others were told to ogle them daily.
And I'm going to draw in my eyebrows with this.
Boom, that's all I have to say about that.
Me and Samantha are panthers, our looks intimidate, but we just wanna be treated the same. Let's end the hate.
Would you let your sons go to Mexico on spring break?
Are you going to smack me with that? So, yeah.
They won't have to pay me today.
That's her face, and this is her whole body.
Rick Santorum is our man.
Let's just look at them one more time.
These are not the average
It's
women
tough to say.
walking down the street, and I think this does a disservice to other women.
Yeah, because women
they have to live up to that, but
right.
come on.
Maybe the fact that you say you're beautiful, I mean, it's one thing to think you're attractive, but to actually come out loud and say it and put it in print and say, you know, I am a beautiful woman, does have a certain arrogance about it.
I've been working on my arms at the gym. Not quite there yet, but almost.
It's a blacked out blur, but I'm pretty sure it rules. Damn.
Putting a lot of thought into your appearance is actually a sign of high self-esteem, high self-value.
Pictures of last night ended up online. I'm screwed.
Larson says he's currently weighing several offers for new reality shows starring the girl.
I just want the subtle look to look like I have been in France, like Samantha.
Now the benefit of wearing no makeup is that you won't be further highlighting your features. But if you are overwhelmingly pretty, then that won't help. So you can choose the other option, which is to wear excessive makeup.
She wears short skirts, I wear t-shirts. She's cheer captain and I'm on the bleachers.
The women on Sun News like to show their biceps.
Deep down, women want real men, and men do not allow them to tell you anything different.
Women see, even a beautiful woman may see another woman who isn't even as beautiful, but thinks that that woman is going to be looked at by her significant other, and so she gets jealous of the other woman.
I know how lucky I am, but there are downsides to being pretty. The main one being that women hate me for no other reason than my lovely looks.
Of the past never intended for us to go on this pro-abortion, asking guys on dates, proposing to men and denying every single reality-based observation known to man.
Only hot guys should be allowed to look at sluts. We don't want ugly boys looking at us.
We finally got a man who will stand for what is right. Game on!
It's women's greed that has fueled feminism. The architects of feminism knew they could count on the stupidity and greed of women.
So I take the back quick and I draw in a new jawline. Now the great thing about this, oops, stripping a bit. The great thing about this is you can redefine your face shape.
But I'm not just a stud. I'm fun, I'm great for laughs. I always carry pens to sign some autographs. I know my colleagues are jealous and see me as a threat. I'm always careful to never blow out on my trumpet.
So she's got an ugly husband.
Well, yeah.
I'm with Samantha Brick wherever she goes. There's no need for a backlash on our egos.
There's only one way to look like a real cover girl. Photoshop by Adobe.
Maybe she's born with it.
No, I'm pretty sure it's Photoshop.
Game on!